Hello guys, welcome back to Wika. Alright, whatever.
Yay.
We're back, hello.
Welcome back to the Sick Boys.
Little thing we should probably point out, guys. Sai sits down. Guys, I didn't want to have to make this video, but unfortunately,
We're retiring.
we are retiring. We're joining the group, or everyone else
Yeah.
on YouTube. We're retiring. Now we've talked about that topic a million times. Mabini and I, who normally, I don't know if anyone even knows this, but we normally record in the exact same room.
Yeah.
But we've gone Frank style this week. Mabini and I, we're all in different locations.
Now, disclaimer: they haven't taken my style, as both of them
What? I
have
thought you
luckily
trademarked.
both of them have luckily not come to America, so they are not being shipped off into an international prison. Thankfully, we can still record these videos and be unfunny.
I'm feeling a bit unwell. I've been a bit sick lately.
Yeah.
Been a bit fully sick, bro. We're social distancing, if you will.
Yep.
Ow.
Is that a Poe?
Yes.
Oh.
Who else would it be? Your mother?
It doesn't look like an Ocarina of Time Poe, so I just assumed it was something different.
Yeah, why isn't this game exactly in the Ocarina of Time art style? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Circa me 2003 before this game comes out.
Yeah.
Circa everybody. Actually, no, I was excited for this game when it came out, when it was announced. I was like, that looks
Wasn't,
fucking cool.
What was the demo they did for the game for GameCube, like a Zelda GameCube game demo thing?
Are you talking about the Space World demo?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Space World
so-
2000 or whatever it was.
Yeah, in Space World 2000, when the GameCube was being announced, they showcased it was just like a tech demo. It wasn't even like a playable thing. It was just a little video. Stephanie can put it on the screen. Basically, Ocarina of Time, Link and Ganon fighting each other. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, that's what the next Zelda's gonna look like," and then it looked like this, and everyone simultaneously shit themselves in anger and disgust. They peed and cried and cum and all that shit. But in actuality, like it was the best Zelda game that was ever made. That's not true. Majora's Mask is. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little delirious. I might not be playing as well, which just sucks because I wasn't playing. I don't know. I don't know if anyone watches this series for the gameplay, but I was not playing well last time. I'll just go ahead and say that.
Okay.
I was trying to run on autopilot and I just forgot where we were going. I don't know if you've watched the episodes back and paying attention, but like, I got pretty lost last time.
And here you were saying before, we don't have to talk about the game because you know it like the back of your hand.
I'm sorry. I do. I got overconfident. Also, check out this freak. Looks like Mabini IRL. See?
Except it looks like Liam right now.
It does, actually. It's true. This game is actually nothing but a mirror. Oh, you want to kill someone for YouTube clout? Okay.
Yes.
Or TikTok clout? I don't know. Do you think snuff films are allowed on TikTok? Anyway, that's too deep for this topic. Remember that time at the very beginning where I talked about the Disney suicide conspiracy and we never got into it? I said I'll talk about it later. Maybe I should talk about that at some stage. I don't know.
Okay.
No, the
He
real
says
topics
as
that I want to talk
the
about.
intro to the video, meaning that we will never talk about it again, and he'll bring it up in another session.
I don't know. It feels less relevant now.
It's like
you
a
know?
fucking revolving door.
I just thought it was funny that, like I said, we should bring it up, and then I never did. That wasn't even on my list of topics. I have a new list, by the way, guys. It's much smaller than the last one. It's not every piece of media I've ever watched. It's just some...
I'm surprised you have a list. It's crazy.
Yeah, should I talk about the Disney suicide conspiracy? Disney cruise
Yeah,
suicide
you might as
conspiracy?
well because you keep on mentioning it. So
Yeah, alright. There was, I can't remember all the details, so I'm going to butcher it. But basically, on a Disney cruise, one of the employees mysteriously just disappeared. They're just gone. They're just gone forever. And a lot of evidence suggested that either they committed suicide or were killed on the ship. But Disney were like, well, we can't be having that. That's not family friendly at all. Murder or suicide. So they completely denied any and all allegations. And so what they did was like, no. She didn't die. She was simply swept away by a freak wave while she was on the deck. They're trying to imply that while she was on the deck, the side of a Disney cruise, that she was merely swept away by the waves, right? And presumably, and there's no evidence to suggest that happened at all, and because like that is, freak waves are you know, they're very dangerous, but like a giant Disney cruise, I mean, I don't know how much you guys know about oceanography, but like the chances of just being swept off the side of a cruise liner
Yeah.
is excessively unlikely. Especially just one person and no one noticing or anything like that.
If it's like decent weather, I don't think a wave would just come up and grab you.
No, well, I mean, the thing about freak waves is they are completely random.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is like, it's a stretch beyond a stretch. But anyway, and I just find it really funny because like they're trying to cover up like, no, there was no murder here. It was merely just a random wave. And it's like, I don't know about you guys, but I find that like far more terrifying of a concept. That like if someone was killed on a cruise or committed suicide, then it's like, well, that's a one and done deal, right?
Yeah.
Like the murderer and or like the person who killed themselves, well, that was kind of not trying to make light of it, but like, that's not gonna that ain't me,
Yeah.
Whereas a freak wave, it's like, so what you're telling me, Disney, is that at any time on your cruises, I could just be swept away into the ocean forever and die. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Anyway,
for sure.
That's the Disney
Yes.
suicide cruise conspiracy.
In
It took us
Disney,
22 episodes
The
to
waves
get
will waft you away.
I can imagine a lot of like cruise liner businesses. I can imagine there would have been some that one after the other disasters that just undermined their business for a while just from having like things like that happen. Oh, a ship sank or something like that, or somebody died. Just having one thing after the other in like a short space of time, and suddenly no one wants to go on your cruise ships anymore because they sound dangerous.
I mean, a ship is inherently dangerous in a sense.
It's
at
on
all
the dang
times
water.
anyway, right? But well, yeah. I mean, it's still very, very safe. But there is a level of
You can't control the water.
So I have quite a few topics that I wanted to talk about. The biggest one, there's a few things that have happened in between episodes.
Yes.
And I'm already running out of voice, so you guys can hopefully pick up where I was just talking about, because I'm sure Frank has at least seen it. I've done the yes. What were you about to say?
Okay, I don't think I'm
You
about
with
to
your
talk,
hand up.
I don't think I was about to talk about the same thing that you were, because I've got a couple of things that I wanted to talk about that I thought would be good. I did my 15-year anniversary video
Yes.
last week, and you guys have both seen it, and now we're up to working on the Same Industries 15-year anniversary, which is coming out next year.
That's a strong word. We are up to working, as in we will.
We're up to
at
having
some
conversations
stage.
about it.
Yeah,
That's where we're
in a
up
sense, this conversation included.
This
Like,
conversation.
it's a thing we will probably do.
I did my special video. I got pretty tired of it, I think, by the end. I was just like, yeah, you know what, I've had enough of it. I just want to go back to doing things as I please, not having the pressure of time or anything.
I
But
know,
which
right?
I was ahead of time the whole time, so... But I was still like, even though it was like 5 days out, especially during a work week, I'm like, I don't really feel like I have a lot of time to get stuff done. So I like trying to get things done on the weekends.
Yeah, I try my best when it comes to my projects to not give myself time restrictions, because it just causes a lot of stress.
Yeah, well, this
And yet I
is
constantly do it.
this is the only one that actually had like a time on it, because I wanted it to come out on the day that I first started YouTube.
I tried to do the same. I think I missed it by about a day though, because I just couldn't.
No one cares. No one notices.
No,
I didn't notice. I was like, oh
Really?
wow.
I would have figured you'd be the first person to notice. Good video, by the way.
It
Everybody
is.
should go watch
I've
it.
seen it like 100 times.
You guys like my Mini, right? He's your favorite character.
Favorite little shadow creature.
His action figure sells the most. Wouldn't that be funny? Actually, no offense, maybe. I do think I would love if we ever have like a line of merchant. Oh shit! If we ever get a line of merchandise, I want it all to be like Frank. I was thinking about Frank and the fact that we named our Pokemon character Frank.
Yes.
And I was thinking like, because we said to Frank, the chances of us naming ourselves that was extremely high, and you knew this. I honestly think that our vocabulary is a little. Have you guys seen that episode of Futurama where they're in the war and like Bender has a bomb in him and they've got like a list of his most said words? The bomb activates with his most said word. Like
No,
his
I
top
haven't.
5 words are like bite my shiny metal daffodil ass.
Right.
I think our number one most said word is probably Frank.
Probably. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, that's on my list as well. I have not seen it. I don't know if you
Yes,
guys have.
I have.
You've seen it? Oh,
Yes.
man. Oh! So, what do you rank it? Don't you dare think that it's a... Oh, okay, you know what? I'm very curious. Tell me what you think of the Minecraft. I've heard things about it, and I'm pretty sure I know how I'll feel about it. Frank, have you seen it?
No, I don't go to the theaters. As I am a struggling man in the year 2025, I can't afford to go to theaters anymore.
I understand. But can I get your opinions on it? Like, what your impressions on it? Like, the general concept? Because I don't think we've ever touched on it with you.
Me, from looking at the trailer, it gives me the impression that it possibly could be middling, but I think that's as high as it would go with my first impressions from the trailer.
What did you think when you saw fucking realistic ass people in this horrific Minecraft world and Jack Black running around saying,
Jack Black was the only
I'm
real
Steve.
person in the show that I didn't hate.
Really?
That's interesting.
Jason Momoa is just,
Mimosa.
he's just there. It's just him. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's literally Jack Black. He's just, Jack Black is literally just playing Jack
fucking
Black.
Zoomer kids rolling their eyes at meta commentary made me want to die. But then Jack Black is just Jack Black, and I'm like, yeah, this is Jack Black. He's doing
He's
Jack
not
Black
Black
things.
Jack. Black Jack. He
Is Jack Steve? Yes, I
is
know.
Steve. Like you got to give a long pause in between each one.
I am Steve.
I don't know, Mabini. Quick question: when you went to go watch the movie, did anyone burn the theater down?
No.
Oh yeah. Did you have rioters inside throwing chickens and
No.
popcorn everywhere
Because this
when
is not.
Chicken Jockey came
This
on
is
screen?
not America, and also we watched it at 9 o'clock.
No,
At night.
apparently that trend came to Australia. It was on the news. It's got all over the world.
When you say came to Australia, what part of Australia? Melbourne or Sydney?
Good question. I think it actually might have been like Melbourne.
Yeah, exactly.
we in Adelaide. We are very
We're normal.
quiet. We are quiet theater goers for sure. I went to the premiere of like The Last Jedi, and like it was a full house, and there was like tons of people. There was a big line, but when we actually watched the film, it was dead quiet because that's just how we are in Adelaide. We're just quiet,
Just because we're not pretentious.
easygoing theater watchers.
I will tell you my opinion on the Minecraft movie in the next episode.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.